Well, this Sunday, Atlanta Braves legend Chipper Jones is set to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York.
And when Chipper stands up to give his speech, he'll have a proud father figure looking on. Fox 5's Natalie Fultz spoke to the man who watched Jones go from promising minor league player to baseball legend.
Well, besides Chipper's parents, teammates, and coaches, there was one other person who was there for his entire career, helping him become the Hall of Famer that he's about to be. That's class of 2017 Hall of Fame inductee and Braves Vice Chairman John Schuerholz. Well, I got the chance to sit down with Mr. Schuerholz to talk about this monumental moment and what really made Chipper one of the best of all time.
And the first pitch to Chipper.
He was a winner. He was the guy you wanted up at the plate in the big moments where you had to get the big hit. He's a real, true, deserving Hall of Famer in my mind.
If you ask class of 2017 Hall of Fame inductee and Braves Vice Chairman John Schuerholz if Chipper Jones is the greatest third baseman of all time, this is what he'll say.
Put him in a tie with Brooks Robinson, George Brett, and Chipper Jones. I'd put on the same pedestal at the same height as being great third baseman.
From a boy to a man to a legend, we watched as Chipper Jones became a Hall of Famer. And so did Schuerholz, who became the Atlanta Braves general manager 1 year after the organization selected Chipper right out of high school as their first-round draft pick.
If they had asked me who I wanted them to draft, I would have said Chipper Jones.
Schuerholz says there wasn't just one moment when he knew Chipper would be elected into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He says there were hundreds.
There was 100 moments, 200 moments. That's how capable and talented and rising to the big moments, as I talked about earlier, he was capable of doing.
Chipper and his former teammates, also Hall of Famers, Greg Maddux, John Smoltz, and Tom Glavine, were unstoppable in the 90s, leading the Braves to 14 consecutive division titles and a World Series championship in 1995. With all that talent and success, I had to ask Schuerholz, who was the greatest to ever wear an Atlanta Braves uniform.
It'd be like asking me to pick which of my grandchildren I like better than the others. I would never attempt to do that.
Well, it's going to be an action-packed weekend in Cooperstown, and Fox 5 will be there bringing you an inside look. You can join Ron Gant, Justin Felder, and me Friday morning and Friday night live from Cooperstown.